I think that's huge, like especially with the league that we're in now today. Yeah, the league is only getting younger, and it's still going to continue to get younger each and every day. So, each and every year, because there's 60 new guys coming in each and every year to take somebody else's job, right? So, with the league continuously getting younger, I think mentorship is like a huge key and a huge key component of building, great players and great teams and great league. So, I had the benefits of playing with guys like Andre Iguodala, Luce Williams, Elton Brand, Theo Ratliff, Danielle Marshall, Sam Dellenberg, Kevin Ollie, Andre Miller was I had the Willie Green, who's now a coach in the league. Like I had a roots with having some really good veterans. Kind of, and the list goes on. Significant to the development and the growth of Thaddeus Young, right? So, playing with those guys put me in a position to where I can, now go into my fifth season or my fourth season and be, one of the key guys that people kind of lean on as a veteran, as a young veteran, a leader as a leader, somebody who has a foundation and somebody who people will look up to and somebody who people respect. And that's still to this day. People, I'm now going into my 17th season and people are, they respect me because like I'm an OG in the game. And, I've done so many different things. I played so many different players. I played against great players. And I think early on in my career, I got a chance to be battle tested early on, and I, in those battles, I held my own in those battles. So, that creates a lot of respect within your teammates. There's plenty of times where I could have sat down and I decided to play and stuff like that. Just, it just creates and mentorship that came through like the mentorship of like all those guys that came before me and it was like lending a helping hand. I would definitely say that's like one of the biggest parts of like kind of like helped me like groom myself into like being a basketball player on both sides of the basketball was a guy named Reggie Evans. He did a phenomenal job of playing hard each and every day, making sure that his presence was felt, like he was rebounding the basketball, speaking and being vocal, uh, taking care of the young fellas and stuff like me, and always talking to us and giving us that advice that was needed, and just showing us like what it takes to continuously be a pro. And I think that really put me in a really good situation, and it changed my mindset about how I looked at things and perspective wise, and it put me in a position to where I can now say, hey, I'm in my 17th year in the NBA.
Could you like be really a little bit precise about their role during the preseason of the minicamp, for example? Because we feel like, for example, Udonis Aslem now with the Miami Heat, we don't really appreciate as outside fan, non-NBA media, we don't really know really much about what they bring out, especially to young people.
Yeah, so like yeah, like preseason, you it's more so like in the summer actually. So like in the summer, like you get a chance to see guys in summer league, and you get put with vets, and those vets are the ones who kind of start helping you, help groom you and stuff like that, giving you the tricks of the trade. Um, just showing you how like to kind of like move forward. And you have a lot of conversations with those guys. Like me, I used to always have conversations with Elton Brand, and me and him sitting next to each other on the plane, and he would just provide me with such a wealth of knowledge that would put me in that would put me in a position to be great and successful each and every time. And another guy that I used to sit next to on the plane was Tony Petit, and he did a phenomenal job of just being a solid vet, making sure that like he was teaching us the right things and showing us the right ways, and and then you get a chance to watch like these guys like in real time, right? So when you're watching them in real time and how they approach the game and their regiments and stuff like that, it really gets you in the mindset of okay, I need to get me a regiment. Like I need to get me a pattern. I need to get me, my thing that I do to get myself prepared, focus for games or for a season or, for a summer league game or whatever it is, right? And those guys were like really, really good like role models to kind of watch because they did the same thing every single time. Like every single time for the games. I would watch like Elton Brand, I would watch him. It's like he had a shrine in front of his locker and he would put down a towel. And after he put down his towel, he would pull out his he had like a portable stim unit. He would pull out his portable stim unit. He would drink a cup of coffee before the game. He would, pull out like a bottle of like his energy drink. And then he would do like other little small certain things like stretch, get a small lift in. You know, he would do a bunch of stuff before the game that would like I would recognize. Okay, this is what get him going. Like I need to find what gets you going, and then I would start doing little small stuff, and then that small stuff translated to me, now, turning that into my own thing, and then other guys started watching me, and then they started creating their own habits. So it's just, you get a chance to watch some of these guys and how they kind of approach the game. And then you start to see, okay, he's been successful. Like maybe I should start doing this. And then it puts you in that position. So most of the time it's not really just it talks. It's more so just kind of sitting back and watching the atmosphere and then seeing how you can incorporate what some of these guys are doing into your life to make your life much easier.